And another day, another penny. Maybe not though. Maybe we're gonna get lucky and make a nickel today. Hard to say. Oh. There you go, birds. All right, get out of my way, and you guys can have some pool water in a minute. All right, all birds go. There's some pool water. Everybody should be taken care of now. Except for maybe the Muscovy duck. Man, I got a lot of crap to take back. And we'll come back for the rest of that. Hello, Jenny. Hey, Misty Rainbow. Is Hag still in the tree? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, I don't see the ladder. Oh, I see a whole bunch of apples though. Might as well take these up with me. At least up to the door. Oh, the ladder blew over. I see it. We'll set all this down. I gotta go back and get the eggs. Hey, blinking cursor. I think I said hello to everybody in here. If I didn't, well, hello again. Hey, good on ya. Or good on you too. What's happening, man? Oh, look. Wind blew down a willow tree. Goat treat. All right. Need a carton. This carton will do. I don't know if Hag snuck past me or not, or if she went upstairs. I don't need that feather, I guess. How did I cut myself now? Jesus. And you get the little quail egg. I guess I should go look and see if the Muscovy got off the nest. If she did, I'll go check and see if she has any eggs. I should just walk in and check. Nope, the Muscovy's still sitting. She's probably got eggs under her. I don't want you stinker. I don't need her hatching eggs this late in the season. And I have plenty of chickens growing up. I do not need baby chickens. I need baby quail. Okay. Whopping 8 eggs today. Yee-hoo! Yeah, I know it sucks, but I'm grateful for the 8 that I did get. I hear El Jefe screaming. Have it changed. All right, Jasper. I got a treat for you idiots. Here, Donna. Here, you want a piece? Here, you want one, Melinda? Here, Giz. You take it. There you go, Cookie. Here, Melinda. Piece for you. Piece for you, Kaylee. All right, whoever can get that piece of willow can get it. All right, still nothing in the mole trap. That sucks. All right, let me go back to chat, see if I got anybody in chat. It's been looking like rain here, but just gloomy and windy. It's been the same way here, Blinken, only we did get a little bit of rain, but hey, up to. Hello, Mr. Stinky. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Stinky man, I'm not in love with you. Come on. All right, I gotta bring that cinder block in here. Block that off still. Hey, Bouncer Slab, how do you like my salty pumpkin? I must admit, I was given that picture, but that sure does look like salty rant without the toilet. It sure does. put our eggs away. Man, I didn't know places were closed today. It's a holiday in Canada, yet we're closed in the United States. What the hell is up with that? You need to incorporate a bit of hair conditioner into the photo. Hi, Lady Di. Good to see ya. Hey, Drew. Good to see you too. I'm gonna do this the easy way. I need to bring out some more quail cartons. That's what I need to do. According to new people, we are grateful for the app. Working and lurking, no chatty, super busy. Got ya, Em. I do the lurk myself. No, I didn't start without you. I did my yeah, I'm live. I did my whole thing down there.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Look. Found it under the fence.
Awesome. Put it in the bucket.
The bucket's already up by the house.
Well, I'll put it up there in the bucket later.
I gotta go do my chores.
Yeah, I know.
You gonna help me with my
No.
chores? No.
Why do you think I did my chores first?
I don't know.
Give me this. I'll go put the apple away. I did my chores.
Oh.
I did mine first, so that I could help you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, I cleared out an area so I could get the ladder through, as you can see.
Yep.
And I picked everything I could pick. The only problem is that everything higher up is not me. It requires either a tool or a taller person.
Okay, well, here.
But, what?
Everyone's saying hi to you, so you might as well say hi. There's like a whole list of them that I can't read off right now.
I know, it's okay. Hello, everyone. So I'm getting cold in the shade.
Okay, let me put the apple away and I'll be down there to help you. All right? Well, go ahead.
Awesome.
I was going right up here. What? Also what?
When you dive into this bucket of apples,
Yeah.
there are a couple in there that are questionable.
I will take care of it.
I figured you could, instead of wasting them.
I will work around any. I will work
yeah.
around any bruises. Don't
Some
worry
are
about
beautiful. Most of these are from up in the tree.
Okay, what do you want me to do right now? I was gonna help you.
Well, let's go get the goats done now then.
Okay.
While we can.
Let's go get your goat done. Little weird cat.
I think some of them have ear mics.
Let's remember one thing when we do goats today.
What?
Get the hay out first so I can throw it, because what happens is when I get by the barn, for some reason, this Verizon shit is ripping like crazy.
Oh.
And then these guys have to sit through rip, and it's frustrating.
Throw the hay.
Well, I'm just saying, I can't stand right there at that one section by the door.
Oh, that's okay.
That's all.
Well, why don't you go show them the girls while I do the inside boy?
Because I was just at the girls. I just went to the girls and fed them a piece of broken willow that fell on my truck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure they loved it.
Of course. And I don't see, well, I could climb up that old wooden ladder and grab some, but I'll probably fall and get hurt.
That ladder has been sitting there for a very long time. I would not even worry. I would not bother with that. You're going to get stepped on, kitty. And you will not be the first kitty I have stepped on.
I'll see if I can grab a piece off.
Watch that romance, too.
Yeah, I know, Jody. This ain't my first rodeo, remember? put together some goat treat. All right. That's enough goat treats for now. That should give her time to get hay ready for me. Hey, Hag. Two pieces over, one for Hefe.
And one for Jasper. Okay. Here you go, okay?
Sorry, Stinky, you're not getting any. Look what I got, girls. See what I got, girls? Yeah. Look at that. Go get that one. There you go, Brownie. There you go, Cookie. Where did Kaylee go? She's over there. There's some right there. There's some more. Hey, Polly, there you go. Polly. Come here, pal. Come on, Polly. Polly. Come on, pal. Get it, Polly. There you go. Now you got some. We'll stop ripping once I back up by the house. Till then, there's not a lot I can do except hope that it doesn't rip. I don't know what the hell's going on with Verizon. Mr. Stinky in the wine makes me all the time. Oh, look at Stinky pissing all over his beard. Check it out. Now he's gonna blow piss in the air. He just pissed all over his towel, and now he's blowing piss in the air. Dude, that is so gross. I got you water, Hag. Okay.
I have a system.
Well, that's fine.
Here's my system. Mr. Pinner needs fresh water.
Yeah.
He pooped in that.
All right, move out my way.
I'm getting out of your way as soon as... Fuck. See, and this is the problem. Okay.
If you want, I'll go in there and do that.
Yeah, well,
You want to wait? And I'll do it.
over there I do.
All right,
Over
here.
there it's okay. They can keep it.
All right, there's Pinner's thing to be rinsed. Then don't.
Girls, hang on. Put that.
You want to put it in there and I'll put it in here.
That's not how we do it.
That's how we're doing it today.
No. I just
Whoa.
need these lined up in a row against the fence here.
That's what I'm doing. Give me a minute. I have to clean them out, knock the straw and crap out of them.
Yeah, I know. Look out, you got a challenge behind you. There you go, have some fun. Come on, girls. See, hey, you take this one, move it up the hill. If you don't, they're going to come right under the goddamn fence.
Come on, guys.
Come on, possibly have forgotten that. Thank you. This one's already got corn in it, don't worry. We're fine. Oh, there goes Conky chasing Fuzzy. Coming! It's rainy today, the wood is a little swollen. Okay. This is for Pinner.
Yeah,
I still need to bring water.
I have water.
This is not how I do things. He's in rut. He's gonna have a fit when you come over here.
I know.
God, I'm not gonna be able to hold him in.
You don't have to.
Watch the camera and shit. He's gonna try to hump you.
Yeah, I know that.
It's okay, man. God damn it, see, I fucking told
Would
ya.
you be quiet? Unless you want to do this?
I would have done it. I didn't need you to do that. I just needed you to help me carry that out.
Okay, so it would be better if he mounted you? Okay.
No, he doesn't mount me. He's trying to. Do you or do you not understand what's going on here?
Yeah, it's called a challenge. Yeah, it's a challenge and he just lost. $180 degrees for your blood sausage? Holy crap, Bouncer. I like my blood sausage at like 98.6.
See, that's all he's doing, dude, is he doesn't like men.
I know that.
So, you going in there is not a great idea.
Did he get water or not? He got water and he wasn't hurt.
You were over there, but it wasn't to help at all.
I would have. I brought,
Change things every day. It's the same.
you know what? Have a nice time. Bye.
Bye. Get there.
I don't need to hear your bitching. Right. That's right. I've done nothing. I didn't get water for Pinner. I didn't pour his water out. I did nothing.
Oh, for God's sake.
You're right.
I'm not arguing with you. Just stop.
Oh. Go ahead, Donna, throw a bitch fit. Show her how it's done. Can you watch the hose? Hey, Stinky, you big slob. I'm gonna keep you distracted, and while you're distracted, they're gonna eat all your corn. Ha 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 ha. You're not very smart. You're smarter than just because it's not done in a specific order doesn't mean it's not done. Here, Jasper, have some more willow. Yep.
Oh, he's still working at corn. No, he's done with corn and he's all fat. Okay, this is going to the girls. Look out, please. It's gonna get cold tonight, ladies.
Cold today. A little bit colder tomorrow. 3 more days till we can start shooting does.
I was gonna try to hit the front of that thing, as front of the shed as close as
Well,
possible.
can you move this? Can you move this wheelbarrow back a little bit?
Yes.
That's good. How's that?
Great. Give them a couple different piles though. Otherwise, now throw some by the tree if you can. Nice. And then one for somebody here.
What's up, Kaylee? Make sure I still got a stream going. All right, still got a stream going. And from chat yesterday. We compiled the apple butter thing, but I don't have the stats with me on who the winner was. So I can't tell you who it is yet. So I may have to do another stream on who it is.
Willow, you know.
Or maybe we might do it again this stream. I'm just not sure. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Oh, this ain't too bad. Okay. Yes.
You feeding inside goats now, or?
Well, dude, I will forget if I do not get everyone.
I'm just asking what you're doing, that's all.
There you go. Okay, he's done. If I get everybody inside done, then I know they're done.
That's fine. I was just asking what you were doing, that's all.
There you go, Jeff. Jasper's done.
Jasper, the fat little goat. My chat may have quit on me. I don't know.
Okay. Those two are done.
I'm not seeing anything in chat. Let's see. The last thing I have in chat is... Wow, that was a long time ago. Holy cow. The last thing I have is from Rex Fitzgerald. Oh, here comes some. Now they're coming in. It seems that the most boring stream has been picking up momentum. Vet tech, dagnammit, I corrected computer brain both times in many size. Deep breath, Road, you know Hag loves you. Not Vittel or whatever, it frustrations. Had to buy a new laptop. Hey Sarah, how's it going? My Android has been deemed unessential to the world, but it seems adequate for me. Please send Hag and Road lots of hugs. Have not found a hug emoji yet. You haven't found the hug emoji, Leslie? Oh, that sucks. You'll love it once you get the hang of it, Leslie. Baby steps. Road always gets virtual hugs from me. Thanks, Kimmy. Hey, Wanda.
Don't worry, I got this.
Hey, Birdie P. Hey, Mama Cookie.
Hey, Birdie. Whoops, that didn't work out.
Take care, Sarah. Thanks for stopping by.
Actually.
Bird, I can never get your name to highlight.
Birdie P.
Birdie, my friend, I didn't see you come in. For some reason, my chat is messing up, so... Alright, I guess we'll see if my chat kicks back in or not, or if I'm just screwed. Time will tell. You almost done, Hag?
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Get there.
Just asking.
I found a mouse body or a rat body.
Yeah, bring it out here.
No, it's a skeleton.
It's, well, if it's a skeleton, definitely bring it out here.
No. It got lost in the hay. I'm not looking for it.
Oh, okay. Forget it then.
I don't even know.
All right, my chat's
Is there
messing up.
enough out there for everyone?
Yes.
Did we feed the ladies enough?
Yes.
Girls.
The girls are taken care of. These goats have been fed. You want to give them more food?
No, I just want to make sure they have enough.
They have plenty.
Okay. And we are fine.
Okay, let me.
And my 2 wheelbarrows are lined up for tomorrow. Okay, the only thing I could possibly
Bird
need...
says if I'm driving, so if I don't respond to anyone, I'm sorry, Wanda. Louise, hello, my ride or die friend. If his chat is screwed up, we can talk smack about him while he's gone. Yes, you can, Tunis. You can even talk smack while I'm here. YouTube algorithm is confused because you are no longer boring. Let's see. All right, and there is the last thing I have is a command for Tunis's channel.
Somebody's getting fuzzy hair. Hey, pretty soon we're going to have to empty out this big long hose. and
Let's
put it away.
see.
You know that?
I'm having a hard time. Yeah, I know, Hag. I'm having a hard time with chat. Nothing's coming up.
Well, hang on a second.
Screwing me over. Time always tells what to be. I have a working theory that the weasel is hiding in my beard. Old guy, show the dog or goat so I can hand Thor the phone. There you go, Bird. There's the dog. Give Thor the phone. Hag just said empty out the big long hose. Yeah. 18 watching and 11 likes. Now, slackers.
Give me a minute, little boys. I'm coming. That's the boy.
And Wanda says hi, Thor. And Goki says hi, Thor. Hey, Thor, look at me. There's a little kitty. Look at the crazy cat, Thor. Look at the dumb white dog. Dumb dog. Come on, chat. Come back to me. Bryce completed an 8-mile drive at 65 miles an hour.
I can't drive. 65. No, it's 55.
Tunis, that sounds like cold, like code. Laughing out loud, blinking. Right blinking, that sounded like a request instead of a statement. It's been too long, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. The stupid cat is trying to crawl up my leg, though.
Yeah, Buddy does that. That's Buddy Jr.
Buddy is a pain in the butt. Alright, let me change my chat settings again. Let me go to top chat. Alright, now top chat shows me top chat's actually reading out. It says hash with Hag. Tunis, that sounds like code. Leslie says nice doggy. Jenny says beautiful dumb dog though. Misty Rainbow's channel.
You're not even sure you like that. Okay, coming out.
You're right, Tunis. I heard that Big Daddy undertone in Hag's voice.
Now. What are you doing, Budrick? Watch tail. Come on, move. Alright. Lights out.
The lights were out. The scream was heard. Jody got hit by a flying turd.
Alright, the knife is back in place. Everything is good. They're all fed. They're fed.
Leslie says, buddies, you're pain in the butt.
Yes, he is.
Vet Tech Kimmy says, just don't do what Stinky does.
What?
Piss on himself and blow piss at people. Wildlife Wanda says, right, Kimmy? Jenny says, water off.
Yes, the water is off. There is no flood.
Oh, I thought she was talking about something else.
No, I know exactly what she's talking about.
Okay. When she said water off, I was thinking,
Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
no, like stroking off,
Oh, no,
water
no,
off.
no.
Stinky,
No.
know.
No.
Got
It
ya.
had nothing to do with it. It had to do with the pump,
The pump.
the water,
pump. Okay.
the water pump, the flood.
Got ya.
Because if you leave that on, you know what will happen.
Wanda says, hi, Hag.
Hello. Thank you all for watching my garden tours. I know they're sometimes boring and, uneventful, but
And retarded and dumb and...
I try to make them interesting. I don't know. It's much better in spring when things come back to life,
And say hello to the guinea hens and the ghostly
Hi, guineas
guineas.
with your cute little waddles.
Please remember me. My name is Guinea and I want to be a friend to you.
Hey, how's that working out?
What?
That thing.
It's working out great.
Are they getting enough to eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just a supplement. They're
Oh,
getting
already
their regular
getting
food.
Okay.
I'm using that as a supplement.
Hey, I just noticed something.
What?
See where the ocelotts are in their little cage above the cage?
Yeah.
See the level of poop underneath there?
Yeah.
See how it's weighing on the...
Yeah.
I hope those staples hold.
No, I got to take all that out of there. I already took it out from underneath. It's not poop that's weighing that down.
It's the ocelotts.
No, it's the damn bricks. I got 4 of those
Oh.
fire bricks on top of
We
it.
don't have like 2x2s that can hold it up, or I guess not. Huh?
If I was smart,
Yeah.
I would have said, Hag, give me a hand. Let's put a pallet on top of this. But instead,
That would work too. Well, why didn't you do that?
because I'm a
I would have
dumbass.
helped you.
Because I'm a dumbass and I didn't think about it till just now. So I used something I could handle,
I was
those
thinking
bricks.
wood spread out across to frame edge would have
They're-
physics. It's basic science, dude. It's basic.
Look, they're not going to be in there very long. Look, a tree rat.
Where?
Right over there. If I had a 22, I could shoot it. It's right there next to the tree.
Yeah, well, don't do that. We don't have that many left.
But they're good to eat.
Dude, you need a bunch to make a meal.
2 squirrels will feed a person.
So, in order to feed this family, we need 6 fucking tree rats.
Yes.
Well, that's a lot of tree rats just to make a pot of food.
Well, that's true.
Alright, can we go in now and cold?
Yes, Poopy.
And then there are like 3 batches of apples, piles of apples you gotta come out and check.
Well, I'll check
Some are
them.
questionable,
I will check them later.
some are chicken worthy.
Then I also have to go and get the rest of the apples off this tree.
It's gonna be 40 degrees tonight. We're gonna be fine.
All right, if it's going to be 40, we can do
I
it.
don't know what to tell you. I can't get that high up there.
I can. I'm much taller than you, woman. Well, a little bit taller.
Why didn't you join me when I was out there picking apples earlier?
Because I was making apples. Okay? I can't be in a million places at one time. I'm so sorry. Come on, cats.
buddy?
Go to cat,
Damn.
right? Stupid cat.
Fucking buddy. That little cat, I swear. Alright, I gotta go feed the downstairs dogs. I shall return.
Alright, will you go do that? I'll
I'll be right back.
Man, it smells like apple. That's the sugar breaking down with the cooking. Welcome to the shag carpet, one and all. We have shag carpet for you all. Oh, that tipped. Come on, tip back up. Let me see if I can see chat. Just kick them bricks out of your way. Worked last time. Didn't work very good, Tunis. I hurt my foot. Hindsight is 40/40. Squirrel stew would stretch. Rex saw the salty pumpkin. That's awesome. This is an example of how intrepid pioneer men and women work together trekking across America. Is it cold there? It's 75 here. Our county is a state of emergency with all the flooding. I'm not sure what the temperature is here, Kimmy, to tell you the truth.
So, we should be in good shape. Alright, I got the apple bucket.
The only reason they made an Oregon Trail is because men wouldn't ask for direction. Jenny says, I don't see 32 degrees until Thursday in my area.
Alright, here's your latest
That's cool.
bucket of apples. I need you to empty this other one
Alright.
so I can start on the next one.
It says 45 here tonight.
Dude.
But
Okay, yeah. The weather, I don't think it's going to get that cold.
Jenny said it's not going to get to 32 till Thursday, so we're good. Alright, let me see if I can get Chad up here.
You need some paper towels. You're leaking in here. I have... just need to fold one so it can soak up the excess. Whatever. Oh, God. Okay. That needs washed. I need...
The most distant world in the economy. Distance is relative, so it's nationwide. I want to go then. Do you know I've never been off this planet?
Oh, come on.
May I stay away from it? Oh, okay. This is where you get them away from us so your pal there can whip out laser mind probes and crack our skulls open, huh? Am I right? He's sweet. Very lovely. It's been a tough year.
Yeah, my cruise used to having the other shoe drop. So much.
Oh.
Dismissed.
Okay.
5 minutes. Enjoy your work.
Hey, dude.
Hey, what?
Something's crawling on my back.
No, there isn't.
Right there. Is it a piece of hair?
There's a lot of sweat.
Okay, that would be it then. Thank you. Felt like something walking across my back.
I had a failure. This jar failed.
No, really?
Yep. Listen to the top.
Yeah. So what do you do when that happens? Eat it right away?
You eat it.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to go through the hassle of recanning it.
Well, give it to Psyche. She loves this shit, dude.
Well, she already opened one, so.
She will, believe me, she will sit there and eat it with a fucking
All right. Let me check my chat. I know it can't be working
Alright, I need to get
because
my
nobody's
shoes on.
chatting.
I got something in my shoe.
Oh, yeah.
Close. I don't know what that was.
It's
But
69 by Rex. Birdie says, okay, I'm parked now. Thor was yelling, Goki house, baby house, when I handed him the phone.
That's cool.
Sweet, Birdie P.
Yeah.
Tuna says 69 is a good temperature. I'm always happy with 69, just saying. I hate it when that happens, says VetTech Kimmy. Jenny Jones is showing spiders. Wanda's showing spiders.
Oh, Johnny would be very proud of me. I ran into a spider on that ladder today and I did not kill it.
Good on you says, good on you too says, hey Kimmy, I hear you're all right. I don't care what Jenny says about you.
Did you hear that?
No.
I said Johnny would be very proud of me. I ran into a big ass spider on that ladder when I went to get it.
Yeah?
And I did not kill it.
You didn't kill a spider?
No, I let it crawl away.
What a miracle.
Uh-huh.
You can take over chat.
On the other hand, it was not a big spider,
Let
so.
me show you what you got to do with chat today.
What's that?
It's a real pain in the ass.
What's going on? Are they changing formats now?
I don't know what the
something?
fuck YouTube's doing, but you see how you don't see anybody chatting?
Yeah.
You got to go here and you go top chat, and then
Are you serious?
see, then you'll see some crap pop up.
Oh my
Then you
God.
have to go back to the live chat to actually see what people are saying.
So,
Then you can see what
actually what
everybody's
happened,
saying.
I get it. Some coder was fucking around in there last night, screwed something up, didn't realize it, and now somebody else is going to have to come back and fix it. That's what always happens. That's what happens with, it's just like running a factory and having different, different supervisors, like, setting up machines. You know, you got one guy that thinks he's a fucking genius, only he's not. You know, and he's a moron, and he sets the machine up all wrong, and you end up with more NFG parts than you ever thought you would. And then, oh, come on, what am I doing here? All right, what am I doing? Okay, so, anyway, what do we have to do again? Top chat?
Yeah.
And live chat. I don't fucking know. Anyway, messing around in there last night, screwed it up, and now somebody else is going to have to come back tonight and fix it. I don't know. Used to happen all the time. I worked at, where did I work? Tyco. Big plastics factory. And the day shift guy had, the day shift, like, what do you call those guys? Supervisor, I guess. I don't know.
You call him machine technician.
Okay, machine technician. Okay, the machine tech had no freaking clue what he was doing. So when my shift came on, which was second shift, our machine techs had to shut everything down and start all over again from scratch, recalibrate everything, make the machine, reset everything, and then we would have to get rid of like bin after bin of just NFG crap from first shift. It was ridiculous. So anyway, that's the story of that. So that's what happens though, Uh-oh. I did something, Matt. I did something. Fucked it up.
That's okay. I'll fix you.
I don't know what I did.
Oh no, Hag.
I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm just not used to operating like that.
There's nothing wrong.
I feel gritty. I feel...
Bouncer says, I'm pretty sure that I just burped out my butt and farted out of my mouth. It tasted terrible. Jenny says you're fine.
I feel like I have vertigo today. I lost my coffee. I'm out of smoke.
Well,
That's okay. I'm just gonna smoke one of yours.
of
That's
course
okay.
you are.
Well, I don't want that many. I just want one. For right now. That's a really tough. I don't want one that's packed that hard.
Just pick one and smoke it.
Oh my god. Dude, I can't even. No.
They're not all packed hard. Look,
Yeah, they are.
mine's smoking perfectly.
Just let me do this, okay? I can handle this. I'll pack my own. Thank you very much. Oh, are you serious?
Yep. Hag has to make her own cigarette
Yes, I
for it to
do.
smoke properly.
How are you supposed to do this when the whole thing moves?
Hang on. Let me take care of this for. Put it in there, would you please?
No, it's a big mess. There's nothing in there. You just...
I just made your cigarette.
Yeah, it's a fucking solid log that won't smoke. I'll show you.
Look, put the tobacco in, and I'll do it again for you. All right?
I'm a picky bitch, man.
Yeah, you are, and you're crabby as fuck today too.
I don't feel well. I
think you
remember
need to
telling you this
I think
this
you
morning.
need to get laid or something, man.
No,
Yeah.
I need a 60 milligram Valium. That's what I need today.
You already had 10 milligrams.
I know. Not enough. Ah! I'm just not happy today. I mean, I'm happy. I'm just not. I'm not feeling well. I feel dizzy. My bones hurt really bad.
Rex says, all right, I got to go, guys and gals. Got to hit the road and get this fuel delivered. Catch y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Take care,
Take
Rex.
care, man. We'll see you later.
Peace out, man.
Safe travels. Maybe I need some coffee or something. I don't know. Okay.
Here's what I love you no matter what you do, but do you have to do so much of it?
That's a good one.
Hey, EJ, good to see you. Kimmy said I don't need cathode. Not sure what that means, but stay safe. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Who is joining us? Oh, my word.
Sunshine.
I don't know what I'm doing today. I feel like I have a case of vertigo. I feel kind of dizzy today. My joints are killing me. The weather changed to like, the barometric pressure went nuts and it was like, yeah. I know. What are you going to do, bouncer? You know? I am highly offended by snow. I'm offended. Cold weather offends me, okay? I don't know how to make it any more clear. There we go. Well, chat seems to be working again. So apparently there's a tech out there that knows what's going on or knows how to do it. I have a lot to do too. I have to plant onion corms. I have to get acorn some acorns platted under the ground so that the squirrels can't dig them up because I want the trees. And what else do I need? What else do I need to do? I got a bunch of shit to do. Oh, I am too, Kimmy. When it comes to like reading and writing, when people spell wrong or forget words or, something's messed up, that drives me absolutely apeshit insane. Um, Not so much, in technology because we all make, we all abbreviate and, this kind of thing. We all shorten our, punctuation is not a big issue, either spelling and all that. But when it comes to like an actual paper or a book or, a pamphlet or whatever, yeah, editing, proofreading, if it's not right, that is it's the poorest reflection on, whomever is writing it, whomever wants that to succeed. That's for sure. Gross. Hey, is that what that friend of ours brings sausage up when they go to Texas, they bring it back. The heck is it called? Boudin. Yeah, they bring the shit is delicious and gives me gout like a MF, but it's it is blood sausage, right? I mean, there's blood in it. There's pork and other stuff in there, but it's yeah. Oh, and if Blinken is in here, I found the other end of that sign with the kitty, and I put it away so it can't get damaged. Well, when it's just messages and shit, Kimmy, I don't care. It's like, not really that good. But like when I write on a message board, yeah, if the punctuation isn't correct or the spelling isn't right, I have to go back and edit. I cannot. I won't post it until it's correct. I can't. Um, you probably would, Jenny. I know that. I didn't think I would like this boudin sausage that Penner and his wife brought back. They brought up north, and man, I couldn't get enough of the shit. I ate like seconds, and like that night, I actually like it. Like I had gout. I mean, it's rich and it's delicious. But I don't think it was pure blood. I think it also has like a bunch of meat and shit in there, but blood is part of it. I think you might enjoy it. What up, Blinken? My sister from another mother. Yeah, I found the lower half of that sign and I put it away so it won't get damaged. So yeah, chorizo is good too, that's for sure. It's not quite the same as like I think the boudin is more of a like French Cajun Louisiana type thing. And I love that kind of cooking. My grandma used to make duck blood soup. Like that's old Czech. That's old Czech cooking. You use everything. I mean, yeah, my mom could take a piece of coal and squeeze it between her butt cheeks and have a diamond come out, man. She could squeeze a penny and make a whole dollar out of it. I don't know how, but she was always good at that. Duck blood soup, absolutely. It's duck blood soup is chock, right? Well, it's actually kind of European in nature, I would imagine. Like cultures, um, a lot of cultures use the blood of the animal in their cooking, and a lot of different animals too. So, duck isn't the only one. Yeah. Misty Rainbow, hello. How are you? But yeah, I remember my mom talking about them having duck blood soup. They made a lot of cabbage dishes. Um, they ate every single part of the chicken. Um, much love to you too. Um, yeah, they ate pretty much. Well, my mom grew up during the Depression, so they couldn't afford a lot. So whatever they did have, they made the most of. And my dad grew up during the Depression too. So, my mom was just a little luckier. They grew up out in the country, so there was more for them, to actually eat. When you grew up in the city, it's a little trickier. You have me on a big screen? Oh my God. No, no, I can't. Just don't zoom in on my mouth and we'll be fine, okay? Can you see the pores in my nose and no, never mind. Oh, all right, where were you? Liver is no offense to what? Oh, the duck blood soup and all that. It's an acquired taste, but a lot of cultural food is an acquired taste. You know what I mean? I think a lot of thank you. I think uh a lot of food is
Liver is gross, disgustingly gross.
yeah. See, he won't let me cook liver.
I'm with Mama cooking.
I haven't really had a craving for liver in a really long time. It's got to be young calves liver though. It can't be or chicken liver's
You don't
good.
eat no liver.
But he looks at it like
Bouncer likes good liver and onions. You can go live with Bouncer, Hag.
he looks at it like it's what filters the blood. So why would you want? It would be like eating the air filter off your carburetor or the oil filter out of your car. How is he doing that? Probably from one of our other computers.
Nasty.
It's not magic, dude. It's technology. It's just like that's how I knew he was streaming before, is because I pulled up YouTube and I saw, now live, and I went, oh, that motherfucker, he started the live stream without me. So I knew. But anyway, yeah, no, I don't. Honestly, your body craves certain foods, and the reason it does that is because um, you're lacking in whatever mineral or vitamin that food provides. And I used to get cravings for like liver and onions. But that was like back in the day before menopause. Now I don't really crave liver anymore. I needed iron, obviously, right?
I would agree with that, Bouncer. If I was
But
starving, I would eat liver. But I'm not starving.
oh yeah, yeah, I would eat pretty much anything if I was starving.
I ate rotten
Grubs.
bird eggs when I was starving.
Yeah. Well, when you're starving, anything that doesn't kill you is food. You know.
Yeah.
But we grew up in a very lucky place where food is abundant, for most people. And what we call not abundant in this country is we throw away more food. It's shameful. It is absolutely shameful, the amount of food that we throw away. Just because it has a flaw or it doesn't, exempt from wearing a mask. Actually, I'm exempt from wearing a mask strictly because of health reasons, the American Disabilities Act, but that's beside the point.
I'm exempt from wearing a mask too.
It's a mandate, not a law. Mandate is not a law. So, if you are a business catering to the public, they ask that you wear a mask and observe social distancing, and that is fine. Here's my thing. And I'm a smoker, so it makes no sense at all, but that's an addiction. That's a whole nother issue. I have asthma to the point where if I put a mask on, I feel like I can't breathe. I literally start gasping for breath. So, you know, I don't wear a mask. But then again, I'm not afraid of. I think that the media has panicked.
Am I supposed to wear a mask to keep you safe? What about
I
my
think
safety?
I think there's an entirely different conspiracy behind the whole mask and pandemic thing. I don't, sure, COVID's real. Sure, the coronavirus, it's been around for like what? The last 20, 30 years, 40 years, whatever. There are several different types of it. Some are endemic to animals. Some humans can get, but again, it's just like any other flu season, yada yada. And we don't talk about falling into high risk categories for other flu seasons, do we? No, we never mention that. We never mention death tolls from other things. There's just so much. It's retarded, It's ridiculous. Yeah, that is true. Mask mandate it's illegal. They can't make you wear a mask. So, time to clean the kitchen. I would be, except I'm standing in it and I really don't care. I did dishes last night. So, yeah, you like the carpet on the ceiling? Isn't that cool? It's actually that peanut shit. I hate it. I wish it weren't there. But no, my thing is that if I'm okay. If you want to wear a mask, that's cool. That's cool. I get it. I will happily observe the 6-foot social distancing, or if you want 12 feet, I'll do that. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But if you're still not happy that I'm not wearing a mask, my question to you is, what is your fear? Is your fear that your mask isn't working? Because if that's the case, then why is anyone wearing them? There are some questions that need answers out there, and we're not getting them from our media. So, anyway, just my opinions.
Hey, Hank,
Nothing to take to the bank. What?
tell Jenny the winner from last night's apple butter.
The winner from last night's apple butter contest is
Hope Happy.
Hope Happy.
And if they don't claim it,
And if they don't claim it,
the secondary winner is George and Dexler and Dexler.
the secondary winner is George and Dexler. So if the first one doesn't claim it, the next one in line gets it.
And then if that nobody claims that, then we'll have a whole drawing all over again. Does that sound fair?
I didn't hear your last thing.
I said, and if neither one of those.
Oh, okay. And if neither one claims it, we'll do it all over again.
Right.
Okay.
That's as fair as I can be.
Good one, Jenny. Notice how it's anonymous.
Yeah, Hank, thank God you say that.
What? I'll do the dishes?
Yep. Because you know what I would say.
Dude, you have done the dishes, and then I have had to do them over again, so I might as well just do them, right?
How to burn them.
Well, first off, what I don't get is, it wasn't that long ago everybody was screaming about Muslims wearing hijabs because it was covering their face, and now everybody's wearing a damn mask, whether they need to or not. they're wearing a mask. Doesn't it seem a little strange? 6 feet away, you need to wear a mask. It needs to cover your nose and mouth so only your eyes are visible. Doesn't it seem kind of like they're trying to perfect something? Like, what's the name of that? Oh, facial recognition. A higher tech of facial recognition. That's what it seems like to me. Call me a conspiracy theorist if you want. I don't care. I've been called one before. It doesn't bother me. But anyway, that's how I view it. You know, the reports in this area are, I don't know, you really can't. Mainstream media is not what it once was. Okay, they're not telling. Yeah, you're more than welcome to your own opinion. Please, please. We do not censor. We invite all to participate. Hang out, man. Hang out with us. That's just my opinion. I just feel like, our mainstream media isn't what it once was. It's not telling us the truth. Our government is surely bent. We already know these things, So, what, yeah, that's what Bouncer says is absolutely correct. Disinfecting everything, wearing a mask is actually doing more harm to your natural immune system. How is it going to build immunities if it can't come into contact with what it needs? And I have lupus, so I fall into what they would consider a high risk category. But I'm not the least bit worried about that. Not the least bit worried. So, what up, Tunis?
Bouncer.
What?
Wearing a mask makes getting head less fun. For your information, I pay $40. I want to feel it.
Oh my goodness. And as for doing the dishes,
Said, the facial recognition software on my phone recognized my junk. I may have sent too many dick pics out in the world.
I will start working when my coffee does.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Well, and I believe that's another thing, Kimmy. We're going to end up with
without the rock and roll.
We're going to end up with an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease and other bacterial infections that are going to hit the lungs, and they're not going to know how to treat them. So. A good diet is always first on my agenda. It's just like a car, or any kind of machine, man. If you fuel it properly, if you fuel it well, that's the first thing on the agenda. Good fuel. And you have to admit that our overall food source in this country sucks. So. That's kind of what I'm just waiting for it, Bouncer. They might not, and this is the thing, because everything gets twisted by the media, or gets squelched, so you may not hear about it. But I'm just waiting for Legionnaire's disease to start up again. I mean, think about it. Yeah, and why is that? Because she's breathing in, what she's just breathed out. And it's not like you can stuff a house plant in there to help create the oxygen you need. You need oxygen. You need to breathe oxygen, not what you're breathing out. You know, what we inhale is different than what we exhale. There, there are biological and just basic physics, science, scientific reasons for it, you know? So, well, and that's it, you know? People, we don't, you have to read a wide and varied amount of uh, what you might call news sources. Always check your sources, you know?
What is an air quote?
When you put your fingers in the air and quote,
Oh, okay.
like this, these are air quotes.
Okay. Got you now.
An end quote, you know, but it's easier to just use air quotes anyway.
Okay, well, I'm a little dumb.
Yeah, see,
I
and
don't
Misty
understand.
Rainbow gets headaches too from wearing masks. There's a reason for that. And dizzy spells, exactly. There's a reason for that. Quit wearing the mask for a while. Oxygen.
I feel better hugged up close to somebody without a mask.
Nothing says I can't cut a cigarette hole in my mask. I looked, it's not written anywhere. Yeah, well, it's not law that you have to wear the mask, either, so why bother?
Well, who wants to go to the store for me?
You know, and then again, speaking of doctors, you know, with all these flu shots and vaccines and everything, I have had two very separate doctors that don't know each other ask me, have you had your flu shot? And I will say no, because I don't get them. And they will say, don't. I've had two different doctors tell me not to get flu shots. So.
Well, tell the truth.
Exactly what Bouncer says. You know, these guys they're politicians, they're fear mongers, you know, don't do what they tell you to do. You know, do your own research. You know, read about what's healthy for you. You know, and you know, you can. I mean, look at doctors today. Most of them belong to large conglomerates or large hospital conglomerates. They're getting paid, you know, by that hospital conglomerate, or they're taking kickbacks from pharmaceutical corporations and whatnot. You can't even trust doctors today. You know, not all of them. I like ours because he has his own practice. He does not work under anyone else. He works for himself. So, well, and you know what? That's your purchasing power right there, man. You have the ability to spend your money where you feel comfortable spending your money. We live in a very small town, and I haven't been stopped yet for not wearing a mask.
Except for that one place that kicked me out.
Well, one place, and it was a secondhand store. Big fucking deal. So we won't ever spend our money there. It's that simple. They lost our business. You know? I would agree, Kimmy. They took an oath to do no harm. That's first on the oath. I don't know what the rest of it says, but, you know, that caduceus used to stand for something, and now it's like they only care about the money. Follow the money. That's the bottom line. Follow the money. That will tell you all you need to know.
Well, look at Mark's wife and that cancer. Right?
That's up to you, but I don't. I have lupus. There's no way in hell I'm getting a flu shot. Think about this for a sec. This is just my opinion again. You know, I am not a medical expert, but think about this, okay? How is it possible that within 1 year's time, they know exactly how the flu is going to mutate and have a vaccine ready for it, and, you know, have a shot ready to combat that? That's an impossibility. There is no way that you can accurately guess which way a virus will mutate. There is no way you can do that. Unless you already have that. And you're the one putting it out there. There's a little thinking about. I don't know.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm. They still have no cure for the common cold. And now they're going to tell us that you got to get a flu shot every year? I don't know, man. I'm not doing it. And don't get me wrong, I am not an anti-vaxxer, okay?
I am.
I'm not. I believe that there are. I watched a woman when I was a kid. We had a neighbor who lived her entire life in an iron lung. And I don't know if you remember what those were, but that was back in the day before respirators and before all of modern technology. She had polio. She contracted polio. So there are some deadly communicable diseases that we have great vaccines for. But when you look at the schedule of what we used to get as vaccines when we were children, say like in like the 60s and 70s versus what they're giving today, it's just chilling. It's chilling. I would at one time, and to get that many. You know, there are certain ones that are necessary and there are certain ones that simply are not. Yeah, I mean, why, if the flu vaccine worked, why would we have to get it one every year? Shouldn't you be like immune to it by now? But because viruses mutate, you can't play, no pharmaceutical corporation, I don't care how much of a genius you are, you can't predict how that is going to mutate. You simply can't. It's an impossibility. Logic and reason should tell you that. Common sense should tell you that. So, I don't know. There you go, Bouncer. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about the people dying from tuberculosis. Nobody talks about how many people die in car accidents that are related to alcohol. Nobody talks about message, and it's over. Dude, come on. Shake the phone. Hello. Come on, chat. There we go. Okay, we're good. If it's not so bad, why do we have to wear protection? Every flu, every kind of flu, every viral infection puts a certain number of people at risk. Okay? This is nothing different. There's no difference between this and any other viral infection. If you fall into a high risk category, you may want to take precaution.
Here's my biggest question.
What?
People in China, right?
Right.
They all wear fucking masks all the time, right?
Right.
You ever see them on TV? For years they've been wearing fucking masks,
Right.
right? How come they got the shit when they're all wearing masks?
Yeah.
So why does masks do any good in America?
Good question. The Chinese have been wearing masks forever due to mainly pollution and whatnot, and they did absolutely no good for them for this. So figure that one out. How are they working for us? They're not. It's all about control, not about COVID. It's about control. You don't have to. You don't have to wear a mask. You've been told you have to, and you've been socially conditioned to automatically listen to authority instead of, going out and researching it for yourself. I don't automatically do what someone tells me to do. I want to know why. Yeah, you know, COVID is deadly? No, it isn't. How come children aren't getting it? Who is COVID deadly to? Do you know what COVID is?
Where are the numbers to back?
And where are the real numbers to back that up?
And I don't want to hear Donald Trump said it on Twitter.
Coronavirus has been around for a long time, and there are several different types of it. We've been vaccinating our pets for it for like what? Fuck, 20 years, 30 years now? Yeah.
Probably longer than that.
But they don't get constant booster shots for it, you know, and you know, I mean, yeah, you know, we're not, you know, how can I say this nicely? You know, we're not trying to change your mind. We're just saying open your mind. Open your mind. Don't just blindly listen to what the media and other people are telling you out of fear and panic. Do the research for yourself. Look around. Find out what coronavirus is. Yeah, we've had two get-togethers with people that live in many different places. None of us have worn masks, and not one of us have gotten sick. Not one of us. Not to mention the fact that everyone in our little area here, you know, the town we live outside of, many of the neighboring towns, we've talked to all the little busybodies that, you know, gather every morning for coffee to shoot the shit and trade news. Confused, you know? Follow the money. There you go, Tunis. I don't know. You know, all I'm saying is do your own research. Do not trust our government. You'd never trust. You know, when they say, hello, we're here to help you, we're from the government, and it's a joke. Well, they're all corrupt. It doesn't matter what side you're on. There is no good side anymore. They're all corrupt. Some just hide it better than others. You know, it's all a big, you know, again, it's all a big Ponzi scheme, and we're at the bottom. You know? I don't trust the government. I don't trust the police. I would, you know, back in the day, I remember being a little kid and my mom telling me, if you get...
If you see a cop, run. Police are not here to help you.
Yeah, you know, they make the numbers sound really big, but when you, you know, you find out that every single one of those people had an underlying issue like leukemia or, you know, some other kind of a high risk thing, you know, heart problems or whatever the case may be, you know, they're just hyping this. It's an election year. On point, man. Thank you, Huckleberry. It's crazy, ain't it? I'm not even sure our votes count, you know? I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's all predetermined.
My guess is it's predetermined, you know? It's
an illusion that we have freedom.
Yeah, you know, the curtains are being slowly drawn back, and some people are waking up and going, what the fuck happened? You know, how do we have a president in the White House whose claim to fame is, you're fired? That guy has absolutely no political experience whatsoever. No legal experience whatsoever, unless you count suing people.
Well, look at Ronald Reagan.
You know, and how did Ronald Reagan, he's a fucking TV star, how did he get to be president? I believe these things are all predetermined. determined. Come on. 2 Bushes, Bush Senior, Bush Junior, you know, call me crazy, and then every once in a while they throw in somebody different just to make us think that it's all, on the up and up.
And then you get somebody like Kennedy and they get a bullet in the head.
Yeah, and then when somebody actually does get in office and tries to make a difference, boom, assassination happens. I don't know. I hate yakking about politics, so I really hate it. It's so depressing.
Politics sucks.
And you're absolutely correct, Huckleberry. If we don't point out that kind of a thing, the actual numbers, you say 200,000 and oh my God, that sounds like a lot of people. But when you think about how many people actually live in this country and how many people fall into that high risk category of either being, above average in age or, it's not that many people. Exactly. Look how many people die just of smoking every day, or alcohol-related issues, or you name it. Police, or abuse, or murder, or come on. These are how many crib deaths, how many SIDS happen every year? They just hype these numbers and they want you to think it's a whole lot when in actual perspective, it's not. Exactly. The minute you're born, you start to die. And we all gotta die. So how bad could it possibly be? Well, then we start getting into a whole nother avenue of, argument. And I don't want to go there. I'm pretty liberal when it comes to most things.
That just shows more control.
It's just, they want control over everyone. Look at where the money's at. Money is power. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. And it does. It does. We can see this. Well, sure. But most of us, Huckleberry, we consider it a tool. I'm not big on handguns. I prefer something that 420. It must be 420 somewhere. But anyway, it's a tool. And that's exactly it, Tunis. They want us to argue. They want a race war going on. They want us to argue over politics. They want everybody divided so that we can't know, we don't notice that more of our money's getting sucked away,
Distracted.
They want us distracted. They want us to all live in panic and fear and bow down to authority. Show me your papers. It's light of life, Honestly, I worry about my grandkids and what kind of world they're going to have to live in. Look at our resources, our finite resources are damn near used up. Our planet is warming at an accelerated rate. Our coral reefs are dying, our mangroves are dying, and these are things that we need. Our rainforests are getting chopped down by the minute. These are all things that change the outcome, but what we can do is, be aware of what's going on. That's exactly it, you know, and it's just a very few families. Thanks, Wanda. It's, and when you think about it, and you look into it, it's just a very few families and corporations that own the whole world, basically. So, you know. Dude, I don't know how anybody can afford to live in California, to be honest with you. I don't know. That's why we like to hide in our little corner of the world here, you know? Because it's just gotten so nuts out there that, you know. And don't you wish you could? I would love to live in my imagination. I've got one hell of a great imagination.
I can't believe how many people still believe 911 was all perpetrated by Osama bin Laden. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, a guy that wore robes and lived in a cave really blew up the Twin Towers.
Right.
Somehow it just doesn't seem believable. Careful, you're splashing water all. If you want to leave that there, we'll take care of it. Do you need it right away?
No, but these are one of these things.
I know, if you don't get it, just drop it in there, I'll take care of it.
I will, just let me get off the fucking edge here. I'm paranoid about this thing, alright? I've had to clean this up before when I neglected it.
Yeah, where is that little scrubby guy? Oh shit. I gotta put that on the list. We need new scrubby guys.
And I swore I would never neglect this thing again.
Alright.
I learned my lesson.
There we go. Okay. Now that that's all done. So, what else? And that's another thing, you know, a cashless society. That's what they're moving toward, you know. But we've been moving in the direction of barter and trade, just like in the olden days, I guess you might say, you know. Barter and trade for what you need. You know, all these people stocking away gold and stocking away cash. Things are only worth something because people give them that value. Once that's done, once people no longer think it has value, it's absolutely worthless. You can't eat gold.
I'll tell you what, I ain't selling you any fucking bread for gold.
Yeah, I'm not trading you on, you know, I'm not trading you any food for, you know, the world starts to go bad. I'm not trading food for, you know, worthless stones or, you know, metal unless I have a use for it. And I don't, you know. I mean, silver can be made into colloidal silver. That's a medicine. So, and you can use silver for bullets, which you can use a little bit of gold to make colloidal gold, I guess, and that has some medicinal benefit.
Yeah, but that's a certain type.
That's a certain type,
gold.
so it's not exactly the same. But, you know, think about it, you know. The diamond on your finger, the gold on your finger only has value because society has given it that value. You know, that could become absolutely worthless one day. Why would you want to stockpile something like that? Stockpile things that are, you know, worth something, like skill sets. Being able to do things for yourself, learning how to survive, you know, without all of the convenience. We're ripping a little bit, sorry about, you know, but I mean, you know, Bouncer's saying a lot of cool shit, you know, and
because he's smart.
And Huckleberry too, man, and Tunis. You know, I mean, trying to sell my body. Don't worry, Tunis, we won't let you starve. You can come hang with us. I'm sure you have skills.
Yeah, Tunis can keep the coyotes. Boy, don't like the coyotes.
We'll let you urinate around the property. You can keep the dogs away. If you wonder what is going on, just look at the fact that a lot of really rich people have suddenly bought private islands. Yeah, except for one minor detail that they're not really thinking about. Not everything can be, islands don't have, excuse me, islands don't have all the resources that are necessary, you know what I'm saying? So, well, and that's exactly it, and look at him. He falls into a high risk category. He's overweight, he's elderly, and he eats a shitty diet. Those are three things. He's got more than one thing against him. So I don't know. That's what they say. They say that Trump has COVID. We don't know that for sure. We don't know if he's just a carrier. We don't know. I don't know. I don't read the news. I don't watch the news on TV.
His name's Trump. Who's gonna believe a fucking thing he says?
I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth or the people that surround him. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't. If you're glued to Fox News, turn the television off for the love of God. And all the other ones too, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, they're all the same. Their formats are, they have very little difference. Some lean a little left, some lean a little right, but in the end, it's all the same.
They're all owned by the same fucking corporation.
Pretty much. Our government is a wholly owned subsidiary of corporate America, or actually of globally owned corporations. Everything is owned by a few. Follow the paperwork, follow the money. It all leads back, man. There are very few people that own everything on this planet.
I'm digging this cold.
What? It's a little less sweet. But it's warm though, so it could,
Dude.
It's good.
It's gonna boil down. It gets
good.
sweeter as it boils down.
I know, it's delicious.
And it doesn't have enough cinnamon in it yet.
Did you? Damn.
Nothing but
All right, well, you're doing well. That should have been expected. Because you can't watch the mainstream media. You have to, the internet. You can't watch one thing, okay? You have to, your sources have to be many. They have to range. You've got to know what is going on over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. I can't tell you which sources to watch or which are best, but I'll bet somebody here can clue you in and point you in a direction. I look at a lot of stuff. Yeah, stay away from Google. That's another thing, man. Google is, no, I don't use Chrome. I do not use Chrome. I use Firefox. And for a search engine, I use DuckDuckGo.
I kick out the VPN and I go watch Al Jazeera.
Yeah, Bouncer says, Trump left the hospital in a few days and back to business. It's a political leverage scenario that I talked about months ago, and it came true right on time. Exactly, see? It's an election year. This is all about money. This is all about money. It's not about, saving our lives. It's not about helping us. It's not about the average American. It's about the 1% and their money. And we don't even fall into the...
We don't have enough billions.
Yeah, you got to have too much money in order to have that kind of power. Yeah. You're going to find that there are a lot of good sources on YouTube. There are a lot of good sources that live stream, and you want independent news. You don't want corporate news. You want independent news. Independent journalists, because what you see on TV, that's no longer journalism. That died out a long time ago. I mean, at one point in time, you used to be able to turn on.
Walter Cronkite's gone.
Yeah, Walter Cronkite, blah, 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 Walter Cronkite, and that, that style of, honest, factual news is gone. It's gone. Everything now is about context. How can we twist it to make it, everything is taken out of context. Everything is photoshopped and bent, and you see what they want you to see. You hear what they want you to hear. Global warming, for example, okay? The Goddard Institute at NASA knew about that way the fuck back in like the 60s and 70s. They knew it was happening. The White House shut them down and said, no, all press releases must come through the White House. And they hid it. They hid it from us. And anybody who said anything about it, they made out to be a huge conspiracy theorist. People are not dying in the numbers you think they are, Misty. You're being lied to. You are being outright lied to. It's up to you. You want to keep the hat on, be my guest. I can't, you can, what's the old saying? You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. Okay? So, we've brought you to the tank. It's up to you what you do with that information.
Here's another question. If there's all these people dying everywhere, right?
Hmm?
How come
There's no new?
homes,
Yeah, they're not overdone.
And all that shit, how come they're just not overrun with shit?
Yeah, if all these people are dying like they're telling us, then yeah, exactly. Why aren't graveyards like fucking overrun with brand new graves? Why aren't crematoriums working overtime? Why isn't any of this happening?
We live right across from a graveyard.
We live right across from a cemetery.
Not
one burial this year. Not one. Not one. It would be to your advantage to do more research, and not just on COVID, but on a lot of things. A lot of things. What we call, or I should say, it's just social conditioning. We have been conditioned to buy what they're selling us, to believe what either a government agency or, whoever else is selling something is, these are all snake oil salesmen. That's all they are. They're selling you snake oil, and you're buying it. At one point in time, a lot of things. And I got nothing against, belief in a higher power or whatever. But, I started to think about it, and I started to, start reading about it, and I started to think, well, no, wait a minute. If the message is that we should help our fellow human beings, then why does the Vatican need its own bank? Why do they need a sovereign, country? Why do they have their own police force? Why do they keep taking pedophile priests and moving them from one congregation to another instead of exposing them, sending them to, through the legal system and the justice system like they should? So, hypocrisy, anyone? And then, you start thinking about one thing and it leads to opening your mind about something else, and then something else, and then something else. And pretty soon, you start thinking for yourself. Don't let them tell you what to think. Learn how to think for yourself. It's, it's something I'm glad I learned to do, Just don't believe everything you hear, Show me. Show me. I want proof. Show me. I don't know. I hope you'll stop back, Misty. We're not all ganging up on you. Please don't look at it that way, okay? We welcome you. We absolutely welcome you. As a human being, we care. And we just, we don't want you to be, living in fear and panic over something that, you really, you don't need to live in fear and panic over. I mean, if you find conflicting information and you can prove otherwise, bring it to us. Bring it to us. We'd be glad to hear it. Absolutely. We're not of only one opinion here. We're of a bunch of opinions. We don't always get along. We each think individually. Bouncer, you're funny. Yeah, we definitely do not all agree on everything. Absolutely not. We have, many things that we disagree on. But that's our right. That's our right, living in this country. So we have been. We have been, and it's sometimes tough to break away and to look at independent journalism, and not just buy what they're saying on the radio or on Fox News or on CNN or whatever. Look at other. Look elsewhere. The internet is absolutely loaded with independent journalists.
Yeah, we're not like the news station that says, if you don't listen to us, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's I mean, and everybody out there, I mean, look at how they're living in such a state of fear and panic that they're actually attacking people for not wearing masks, or it's getting crazy out there.
What's it going to be next? If you don't have your hoodie on properly, you're going to get a ticket. You won't be allowed to go to the store. I mean, what are they going to pull next?
Yeah, I don't know. To me, the correct opinion, well, an opinion, there is no such thing as a correct opinion. An opinion is an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. We all know this. Okay. But, after you've researched, and you find that, let's say you read 20 or 30 different independently, journalistic things, and, 29 of them say one thing, one says something else. Well, that one is probably incorrect. Occam's razor. Usually the simplest and most reasonable, logical explanation is the truth. But in today's, in today's political climate, I guess, social climate, it's hard to know. Oh, you're in the 40s? Okay, well, if you're in your 40s, then you're pretty damn young. I'm 60, and I'm not worried. And don't forget, a mandate is not a law. You can fight that in court. You can fight that in court. A mandate is not a law. It is illegal to make you wear a mask. It is illegal.
And if she's disabled, she has even more of a case.
And if you're
You have
disabled,
more
you
of a
have
case.
even more of a case because there's this little thing called the American Disabilities Act,
Which protects you.
which protects you, absolutely. Our Constitution protects us. More people need to learn what that says and what it means. You know, most people don't even know what their rights and freedoms are anymore. We just buy what the news tells us, you know?
I've heard people say that the freedom of speech is the Second Amendment.
No.
No. Second Amendment is the right to keep and bear arms.
Right. But yeah, you know. Well, and that's, you know, that's the thing, Huckleberry, about science. Science is never stagnant. You know, it's always changing as we discover new things. That's what's so great about science, you know? You know, we start with a theory and we try to prove it wrong.
Just like we walked on the moon and now all of a sudden we don't have any record of it, we can't figure out how to get back there? What kind of crap is that? That's a little
Yeah,
crazy.
think about what Huckleberry is saying. 100 years ago, everybody, it was considered a fact that the world was flat. And if you defied that, you were a heretic, and you were either burned at the stake, drawn and quartered, or imprisoned for life. Think about that. So things are always changing. We do not live in a stagnant world, you know? Nothing is stagnant, but, you know, well, and that's just it. Sometimes I don't know what to believe anymore. That's why I go out and research. I go and read as much as I possibly can if I want to know something about a subject. I spend time checking it out, reading it, you know, asking others what they think, what their opinions are, you know.
When a whole bunch of people try to convince me something is one way, that's what makes me really want to research.
Exactly. You know, I mean, you know, yeah, when you're, I don't know, you can't just turn off your brain and let others do your thinking for you. That's just, I would be very lazy if I did that, you know. Well, I watch TV, but I watch mostly, like, you know, movies, and we watch MMA because we're interested in, you know, martial arts. But other than that, I don't watch news. I don't even read the mainstream news on the internet. I go to independent sources because I want to know. I want to know the truth. You know? Well, and that's another thing, Bouncer. When you think about it, you know, the internet, video games, cell phones, how long are our attention spans? You know, look at our kids, man. You know, they're impatient. They have no respect. You know, it's gotten to be a nutso world. And I get it that every generation wants to make life easier for their children. I understand that. But I think somewhere along the line here, we have lost that ability to teach them responsibility and respect, and that nothing in life is free. You know, you're not owed anything. You know, you have to go out there and earn it. You got to go get it. If you need help, help is available. And I'm glad, you know, that help is available. There's a lot of help out there available. But, you know, I mean, come on, when, you know, I was working for my own money when I was 12. You know, I was babysitting when I was 12 to have pocket money because I wanted real Levi's. My mom wouldn't buy them for me. So, well, if she's a plant, then, you know, it doesn't bother me any. It's, you know what, Kimmy? I hate to tell you this, but, and actually, I'm sad to tell you this, but on a lot of the message boards that I belong to, there are a lot of people just like Misty. They have bought hook, line, and sinker into the whole thing, the whole social construct. And they can't imagine walking in another way. It's too fearful. They don't want to do the research, or it's just easier not to, or it scares them when they find out, you know, what the reality of everything is. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. The reality of the way our world is going, I can sum it up in one word: hopeless. Hopeless. It's not going to happen in our lifetime, not going to happen in our kids' lifetimes, or even their kids' lifetimes. But at some point, this planet's going to cease to be, you know, it won't support life anymore. And that's just, that is a fact. You know? Well, I look at religion, and I don't mean like, you know, the whole concept, because the concept is a decent one. The message is a good one. It's the organization of religion that has taken it and bent it, you know, to their will, you know. And I mean, think about it. It's the perfect con. They get you when you're a baby. They baptize you before you can walk and talk and think for yourself. Okay, so you're already a part of it. Then, you know, they suggest that you send your children to parochial school, so you pay big money to send them to Catholic school or whatever fucking school you're talking about, you know. And they keep your mind closed. They control what you think, you know. And there's a lot. When you start to really think about it, there are so many conflicting things going on there that it's just, it's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. You know, and I think if believing in a higher power helps you, I think that's a good thing, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm an atheist, but if something like that helps you, I think it's a good thing. It's the organization of religion that is just a horrible, horrible thing. Well, do some wide and varied research and get back to us. You know, I gotta agree with you, bouncer. There's something nefarious going on. I'm not sure what the about it, but yeah, there's definitely something going on. Well, that's good. If you believe in a higher power and that helps you, then that's a good thing. I just don't happen to believe in that same thing. I believe in energy. I believe that what goes around comes around. I believe that every dog has his day. I believe the universe balances itself out. Do I believe in religion as it's taught? No, not at all. Not at all. I do not believe in the whole, you know, Adam and Eve, shoved down your throat. Yeah. But you have to understand that the organization of religion is stagnant. Religion is stagnant. Okay, that book does not change. I think of it as a text of fiction, honestly. I think there's a message there, but I think the message has been distorted and twisted. And people no longer treat each other like they're supposed to, like they should. You know? Well, of course you're not the only one that believes your way. There are millions of people that belong to different religions, but I mean, think about it. Well, there you go. I don't pray, but, it's, that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate, you know, the world around me or, take it for granted because I surely don't. We all have. We all have. You'd be shocked if you heard the life stories behind a lot of these people and myself and my husband. You'd be absolutely shocked. Most of us are dealing with things that nobody should have to deal with, health wise.
The charges might be exaggerated, but according to the databases I extracted from the fire,
I mean, we're all dealing with something, whether it's, financial or health or uh, it could be anything, but, yeah, life isn't perfect. Nobody said it was going to be a bowl of cherries. But we just keep trudging ahead one day at a time. Just keep moving forward, right? Oh, exactly, bouncer. Look at all the things that are. It specifically says on the thing on the back of the jar. This has not been, not approved by the USDA or the FDA or whatever, and yet it cures. But when you think about it, big pharma doesn't cure; they just treat health. They treat it. They don't cure it. There are cures for cancer. Do you really think they're going to let us in on all that? I've seen a cure for skin cancer myself with my own eyes. I saw it. Do you think they're going to market that? No, they don't want that marketed. They want that squelched because then people won't keep coming back for the treatments. No, we all have issues. Kimmy's right, man. We are all part of something, bigger. I just don't believe it's, the religion thing like they want us to believe. There you go. There's one, and there are others. I mean, a friend of mine had skin cancer, and she literally showed me day to day pictures. She had skin cancer on her nose. She literally showed me the pictures. She video on how to properly use it. And she put this black salve on, and it was a little freaky at first. It scared her a little bit. But she kept doing what the video told her to do, and within 10 days, 10 days, the skin cancer had formed like what looked like a little pebble and had fallen off her nose. And within 2 weeks, you couldn't even tell it was there at all. So there you go. And I saw that with my own eyes. You are not offending anyone, Misty, not at all. We, we all have thick skins. You're very cool. You're very welcome here. Everyone is welcome. You're not offending anyone. Believe me, you're not. Yeah, this is we don't censor here. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, Kimmy's right. It's exhausting and frustrating knowing that so many people have been socially conditioned to walk along and just trot along with everyone else. There you go, bouncer. See? There you go. What are you sorry about? Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry about anything. You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. We're glad to have you here. We hope you come back. If you were here earlier, what we generally do is we run a small organic farm. We have goats and poultry, and we usually start out our little live streams uh, feeding the goats so everybody can see all my girls and all my goats, and then we have we have chickens. We have organic eggs. We've got quail. We raise, and we've got ducks and guinea hens, and yeah, we've got like a ton of little kitties running around, all playing outside. A lot of barn cats, and we have dogs. We've got a guard dog for the goats. There's a lot of cool stuff here. So that's how we start out usually. Right now we're in the middle of making apple butter. It's that season. So, yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. What Kimmy says. It's no worries at all, man. We hope that you do a little research. Get outside the box, man. Take a step to the left or a step to the right. Don't just follow the crowd. Or you could be me and just walk in the complete opposite direction. Whatever. Yeah, or you can come back and go, you guys are all out of your minds. But hey, we're still here. Yeah, we do. I have lupus, and I do not use conventional medicine. I can't. It makes me feel more sick than I already feel. So we use holistic medicine. We use natural medicines and to take care of all my symptoms, and we do pretty well. We do pretty well. Yeah, I mean, I was just blown away, Blinken. I was blown away when Charmin showed me that the pictures of her nose with the skin cancer and how it took care of it. Like within 10 days, this little I don't know, it was like the size of a pellet from a pellet gun, maybe a little bigger, like a little ball bearing, and it just she brushed against her nose and it just fell out into her hand, and she was just shocked. And then her nose healed up. It looks like nothing ever happened. It's just amazing. Okay, there we go. We're upside down. Every time I get a message, this thing messes. I know. There we go. Okay, now we gotta. Oh, there we are. Okay, we're back. That's cool. You try running backwards, bouncer, to make the odometer go backwards? Yeah, if you're anybody who's bailing, thanks for joining us. I hope you come back. And anybody that's hanging out, hang out. We love hanging out. What was that? Yeah, yeah. We don't use Chrome. We don't use Google. I use a search engine called DuckDuckGo, and as a browser, I use Firefox. Or what?
Or Tor.
Yeah, or well, yeah, you can download a Tor browser and use that. Oh, thank you. And yeah, there's just a lot of different ways to go. You don't have to follow mainstream. You know, so Hopefully we'll be here in time. You gotta take the dogs out?
My brother's witness thought twice about it.
Okay.
General,
Let's see. What else can we talk about?
no one's ever trained me.
Well, the apple butter's coming along nicely. I took a ladder out there today and tried to get as high up as I could, and the cats were all up in the tree with me. It was the funniest thing, man. You would have thought we were growing cats, not apples. I wish I would have had the phone with me. It was hilarious. I get up there, there's a cat looking at me, you know. But we still have like the highest ones to pick. And then, you know, sounds good, Bouncer. We'll see in a few. So anyway, yeah, I still got the top of the apple tree to pick, but we're not going to get a frost tonight, so we should be okay. Worst case scenario, I climb the tree myself and shake the. My coffee is gross. It's grossly cold. My voice is getting hoarse. Yeah, I've got a long pole, and it shouldn't really matter if they fall and bruise, right? I should just knock them off with a big pole. That's really what I should do.
Okay.
What? It shouldn't matter. We're cutting them up and
It won't matter.
Yeah.
That's why I said okay.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna get a long stick and just yeah. I think I have one of those.
I keep waiting for this girl blinking cursor to show up, but
Oh, she did.
I really enjoyed it.
what do you mean she did?
She sent a link, I think, or something. It says Jenny said she sent a link to you.
Oh,
Decided to offer you.
no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, okay.
I meant that I was waiting for this girl blinking.
You're funny, Bouncer. Okay. Ew! Pew! Bouncer goes, here, smell this. So I had to give him some shit. Or was he giving me shit?
I don't know, that might have been
That's quite the question, ain't it?
might have been a good smelling finger you passed up.
Oh, that's cool, Wanda. I like that one. Check out Wanda's little thing.
Let me see. Cool.
Nifty, huh?
Yep. That's from the membership area.
Oh, okay.
I have to get those fixed too. I haven't done that yet either.
And there's a guy puking, green face, and then puke. Man who fought in church sit in his own pew.
What?
You never heard that before?
That has to be Bouncer.
No, that was Confucius. Couldn't say, man who fought in church sit in his own pew. You've never heard that?
No.
Oh my God, that is so old.
That's scary. That's like a Marie Weaver.
Oh God. Oh.
You know, Joe, I hate to ruin your fun.
But,
Pretty soon,
yes.
you're going to have to tell the live stream.
Well, you can kill it whenever you need to.
Because I'm going to have to
You have
run-
things to do, I know.
I'm going to have to run to the store.
Okay.
And I need my phone when I go to the store. So when my clutch breaks down and I don't come home, you know where I'm at.
Walking. All right. Well, you can kill it anytime you need to. That's fine.
All right.
I'm just my back is really hurting actually
I'm just
standing here.
It's been a very long stream.
It has. We're at 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Holy cow.
Yep.
That's a lot of time.
Actually, men who fought in store move around the corner quickly so other people can walk through it. That's how you do that.
Yeah, I did that too. Remember?
Wildlife Wanda says, ask him to grab her a pack of cigarettes, please.
What kind?
What kind? Yeah, your cigarettes are starting to get to me a little bit. Yours are much stronger than mine. And I noticed that when I sit here, did you put water in? Oh,
Yes, do not fuck with the coffee pot,
I'm
please.
not. I was just going to put that back. Okay.
Do not make any more messes for me today,
I
dear.
will try not to. She's get Road to tell the trap bait. Jay have been looking for it. The trap bait jar. Jenny's back.
Wanda never said what kind of cigarettes she wants.
Marlboro Black 100s.
Okay.
Bouncer says, I farted in court on purpose and I own it. I'm generally out fast.
When is Wanda going to come pick this up?
And when are you going to come pick up those cigarettes? You leave, you be here. You be here for hours. You go now.
You eat too much, you go.
You eat too much. You go now.
You don't come back.
You don't come back, yes. And how did that other one go? That little dude. Let's see. Oh, what? You never do cocaine? You. Oh, your heart stop? Read a book. That's how that goes. I fucked it all up. Anyway.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No,
fucking Bob.
they were. They were.
Thought you were
Lincoln said it. You leave. You be here for hours. You go now.
Yeah, John Naroditsky.
The Marie something. Marie Weaver.
Oh, no, the Marie Weaver has
The
nothing to do with food.
Marie Weaver story is just an awful one that we do not like to repeat that often because it makes Rhodes sick to his stomach. You eat no more round eye. You eat all food. All you can eat, not mean eat everything.
That sounds like fucking John Naroditsky, man.
Blinking. You eat salad.
No, he didn't say that. Never heard eat salad.
Yeah, everybody bypasses the rabbit food and goes straight for the expensive shit, you know?
You leave right now.
Oh,
You
man.
don't eat food here anymore.
Dude, we actually know a guy
You
who does
American,
that.
you go. You don't come back.
But we used to do that too. There used to be
No, we did not.
not you and I, dude.
Oh.
A long time ago on the square in Woodstock, there used to be a little Chinese place that every once in a while they had all you could eat shrimp, right?
Well, yeah.
We used to go in there, but they were breaded shrimp. They were fried shrimp, right? So we would go in there, put an empty plate in the middle of the table, and peel all the breading off the shrimp and just eat the shrimp because they fill you up on the breading. That's the whole idea behind breading the shrimp, right? So we would peel the breading off and eat the shrimp. And they used to get so pissed off. There'd be a giant fucking mountain of empty breading on the table and little shrimp tails. And yeah, we did that a few times before they wouldn't let us back in.
I've never got thrown out of an all you can
Well,
eat.
we didn't really get thrown out. They just would say,
Dude,
you know,
I got stopped
yeah,
at John
we're
with
full.
John at the door.
I know.
You cannot hear here. You go away. You don't come here anymore.
Well, to be fair, Mama
You eat
Cookie,
too much.
I like it, but I wouldn't eat any of it nowadays, especially since we live in like a landlocked state. So what we get is flash frozen, and God only knows where it's from, right? That's the first part. The second part is, and to be allergic to it, God, I couldn't even imagine. I like it, but you know, with the way the oceans are polluted and Fukushima leaking radioactive shit across the Pacific, I don't know that I really want to eat anything out of the ocean anymore. So we kind of stay away from all that shit. But
I used to love crab legs.
I used to love crab legs and lobster too, and I can't eat it anymore. I don't trust it. It scares me. Yeah. So, come back. You and your family very fat. You go now. You go to Taco Bell.
We only got you go. You don't eat here anymore. You go away.
Oh, hey, bouncer.
You eat too much food.
I used to be a waitress at this little Greek restaurant behind the apartment complex I lived in many moons ago, and I think it was Wednesdays was all you could eat spaghetti night, right? And this family of 4 would come in, and when I say they were obese, I mean they were super obese. They couldn't fit in a booth. They had to have a table in the middle of the restaurant. And they would just eat us out of house and home. They would sit there from the time that the dinner thing started until we finally, then they kept asking for free bread. Bring us more bread. Bring us more of this. Bring us more of this. And finally, it would be like the guy would have to say, tell them we're out of bread. Tell them we're running low on this. Tell them that we're out of this. It does happen. You probably not have pets. You eat too much. You probably need toothpick. I know, I'm laughing too hard, man. My ribs are gonna hurt. You eat salad. Yeah, that's great. Oh, man. I don't know, when we used to go to that country buffet or whatever, take the kids there, I used to eat the salad. I would start with a salad, right? Because they have all the cool shit that you can put on a salad, and they have all the different dressings, the stuff that you don't normally buy, right?
They actually had really good food too.
And they had really good food.
But we didn't go in there and slob out like
No.
slobs either.
No, you go in there, you eat. You might eat a little more than you normally would.
Well, yeah.
I would eat 2 or 3 dessert things, and then we would, we'd bail.
The dessert things, yeah, but I mean not the food. Not like John did. I mean.
No, we'd let the kids go nuts with the ice cream machine and stuff, But other than that, I mean
John ate
John
everything
would
that
just
was in the
slob
eating
and
tray.
slob and
He
slob.
would take one plate and fill it up with, if it was
Everything.
chicken wings, there'd be 40 chicken wings on that plate. And he'd go set it on the table, then he'd go back.
Yeah, he would fill the whole table with different plates of different foods.
And then sit there and eat it.
Sit there and eat like until closing time practically. It was horrible.
Ribs, all kinds of stuff.
But exactly, Judith. That's basically what we do. We go there, and we eat the things that we don't normally have at home, Bouncer. I stayed at a Chinese buffet for over 6 hours. I went through all the toilet paper in the men's room and got kicked out. Hey, remember when Peter Griffith, he goes, what did he say? He goes, excuse me, I'm going to go fire one out. Okay, now I'm going to die laughing. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. I don't know. Yeah. I'll never forget that one. That was a good show. He goes, I'll be right back. I'm going to go fire one out. Make room for dinner. That just hit me funny. Okay. All right, dude. Here, you want to help me kill it?
All right. Say your goodbyes.
Yeah. I need to go rest my back. My back is killing me. I know. I know, Wanda. Now I can't catch my breath. I've been laughing so much. All right. I got to go before I have a conniption here. Yeah, before I need diapers. So I'm going to lose control. All right. It's been swell. No, how's that go? It's been... I forget. I'll come up with it anyway. All right. Thanks, Johnny. You rock too, man. I love all of my sisters.
I just say, have a good
You guys are fabulous. And my brothers. And I tell you what. Oh, wait. Bouncer's got a story. Beef jerky, beer, and Ponderosa got me removed from Walmart once. The Walmart fart had them call associates from the back, and my buddy was throwing up by the pop cooler. Ask Mama. Dude, I got one more short story, and then we're going to say goodbye. Okay, check it out. Okay, so one time, Rode and I were doing this job, and we were pretty grubby. We were putting together a mattress factory, and we had just gone through and done a lot of the plumbing work, and we were like pretty filthy, dressed in our grubbies. So I waited out in the car. He goes into this, I think it was a Walmart. He went in, he's like, I got to piss like a racehorse. And I go, well, they have a bathroom. Just, go in and whatever.
That wasn't a Walmart. That was Jewel.
Was it a Jewel? Oh, yeah, it was a Jewel. It was a grocery store. Okay, so check this out. He goes in there, and he goes up to one of the people with a Jewel shirt on and says, excuse me, where's your men's room? And they go, we don't have one for the public. And he's like, goes up to the next person he sees, and he goes, where's your men's room? And they go, I don't know. And they walked away. And the third person just walked by like they didn't even see him. And by then he couldn't hold it anymore. So, on the ends of the aisles where they have those little things those little coolers that they put like frozen pizza and stuff in them, they're like on sale, Well, he just unzipped and pissed in their pizza cooler. I'm sure it was caught on video, and somebody really got a great laugh out of that. Dad, you need to call Bird right now.
All right. Well, I'm sure people saw me too.
All right. So, thanks for joining us. We need the phone, and we will talk at y'all later. Love you. Peace out. Whoops. You're going to have to get out of there. She says, Dad, call me right now.